The World Am is legitimately the greatest golfing experience that someone who is just the everyday golfer can do.
2023 World Am was the 40th playing of the event, and we wanted to do something special. This year we followed the tournament staff from start to finish, from course assignment day to registration, all the way to the end of the Flight Winners Playoff. Sit back, relax, and follow Scott, Ryan, Dylan, Ben, and Patrick as they take you behind the scenes of the world's largest golf tournament.
So this is where we try to identify rotations. 4 courses that everybody gets to play. So there's like 4 main goals here. One, we want everybody to have a very similar rotation in terms of course quality. So we don't have D's or anything necessarily, but like an A, B, C, and D. And then we want to make sure you don't play the same courses that you played in a year previous. So if you're in Flight 2 last year, Flight 2 is not going to get the same 4 courses. Driving distance is a big factor, so we want to give you one north, one south, one central, and then we'll call the 4th one a wild card, so you're kind of all equally driving around the beach. But then we also have to figure out yardages and tees, and if I'm a 20 handicap who's 70 years old, I can't play 7,000 yards obviously, so we got to have a tee box that fits every single one of those factors that we just said. So you start with the puzzle. Probably takes us 10 to 12 hours of constant bickering back and forth about what goes where. Eventually we'll get there.
What do you, when you move them?
I don't know.
Also, think about it. You got River Hills.
I mean, all these
No, we have
spots.
one barefoot on a Thursday.
No, we have Barefoot Norman and Barefoot Fazio Thursday.
But
I'm saying this part right here is already hodgepodge, so why not?
You're looking at 3 north courses if you do that. Is what I'm trying.
No, it's Monday, Wednesday.
That's another one people like a lot too.
Yeah.
But it's not Thursday.
They're just, like, if you just look at the Thursdays that are left, I don't know what we're gonna pick 2 of to make it completely.
That's why I think Arrowhead Shaftesbury, man.
10 to 12 hours of constant bickering.
Calm the hell down and just takes them out, man. It's not politics.
Now you're talking stuff I don't understand.
Hey,
Talking about war.
welcome to our world.
You're in the golf business.
I don't need to know 4-letter words. Call it Pine Lakes. Ask any of our players of the 3255 if they know
They're
what.
in Pine.
Hey, ask any of our players if they know what Pilo means. I'll bet more of them answer
They
with
don't
rocket
need to
launchers
know.
than freaking.
I know PHILA.
It's be Citro according to this.
Yeah, but then we got Citro right there, yellow.
Citro and Sandpiper.
No, it's Sandpiper, Founders and Founders.
There's no Sandpiper right here. Citro.
10 to 12 hours of constant bickering.
Like, why would we put something on the board that we know we're not gonna leave? That's crazy talk.
10 to 12 hours of constant bickering.
That's the argument.
Yeah, that is the problem.
Dylan's behind
We talked about problems. Your mouse skills need some help, man. You wanna try left-handed or something?
10 to 12 hours of constant bickering.
Why can't we just put Kings North with it?
Because it's only on Wednesday.
No, it's on Monday.
Because Walkley's on it, so don't.
Who argues the most, Dylan?
Ryan for sure, and I'm pretty sure he had a set of persimmons until he was
It's
27.
because I care the most.
Ben?
I don't think I need to even answer.
Yeah, you do.
This is tough.
It's Patrick, isn't it?
Yep.
It's Ben, isn't it?
Ben. It's the most argumentative grandpa ever.
Who argues the most during this?
Well, it's not even close.
Who is it?
It's me. You know why? I argue the most because I care the most. I've been here the longest. I know what our people say. I know what they want, and I don't want it.
You've been running for president?
I've been here longer than Scott. Yeah.
That's, I think the definition.
I've had more conversations with our people for more amount of time than Scott has. He's been here longer.
So today is our main day to interact with all the host professionals and the superintendents to kind of go through what we expect of them and how they can best succeed during the event. So we just finished up course assignments last week, so now we're telling the courses what to expect in terms of who's coming to their courses, like what age group, what gender, what handicap, and just kind of giving them a lay of the land so they can make us look good.
It's incredible. We come together as a tight-knit community to host this tournament all together. GTS does a great job, running it from beginning to end. But just to see all the golf courses come together to host one big tournament is really incredible.
Rows on the blue tees, AMs on the white tees. Your scorecard should indicate what we have you down for.
you go.
You went too far.
Straighten up.
Gas it. Real hard.
Good.
With
Don't
stuff
say whatever.
tomorrow.
What'd you just say?
All of this stuff needs to go south at some point. We're going there today. Let's
No.
do it today.
No. What would
How are we
we
gonna
take
figure the cars
south?
out at that point?
Those bags, those hard cards, these volunteer boxes, they all
Those
go
are
together.
going south with Pat.
Might as well bring the rest of it with Pat.
Hey, you got duct tape.
They're so handy.
What's this, Scott?
This is going to be a commemorative flag that we will gift to the city as a show of our appreciation for their hospitality for 40 years. So we're going to have all the players come in and sign it when they check in.
He said the only place that
Yeah, but he
everything
still
was,
needs
Jack in the Box.
to. Scott needs to.
That he asked for.
Because Scott needs to know things.
But probably cookout too.
Oh, God.
Oh no! Now it's an event.
What is all that?
Oh, yeah. Good to see
Wow.
Is this live?
No.
Like 20. Oh, no, these big. So these are like you're a rookie, and then you got your 5-year, which is the red apprentice, right? And then we got. I don't know if these are open. Yeah, we got black. So our 5+ years.
I'm so happy I was recording.
So sure.
Hey, welcome back.
Thanks, man. Glad to be back.
It's good to have you.
You know, the more things change, the more they stay the same. That's what I like to say.
Hello. Where are you from?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. He's a Steelers fan, right? Gosh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so there was a time that someone had a little to back up on a par 3, and in the corner of their eye saw a Bojangles and decided to drive the golf cart right through the drive-thru. Still made it back for their tee time. No slowing up the ball.
For anyone who's watching this video, doing that is automatic disqualification.
How's it going?
Smooth sailing so far.
It's going good.
Do
Going
we
back
know
to the
why it's
Bojangles,
smooth
I don't.
sailing?
Hey, I want to go back to something here. I think he said the disqualification for Bojangles. I don't know if that's fair, man. Maybe if it was a Zaxby's or a McDonald's.
Takes place back here. You're not going to see me standing around like all the other guys outside.
Go get his stuff. Then he'll say hello.
You never know.
And they're gonna ID you. I know. It's been a long time for you. I know they do it every time you get a beer. They're gonna check that age.
It'll tell us how many Crown Royal drinks.
Just like you said.
That's right.
Gentlemen, how we doing?
It should be more like how many bottles.
So who's got the sign bet up like
Someone is taking the chicken nuggets out of the chicken minis. There's a psychopath on the loose.
I had a regular chicken mini.
They're taking the nuggets out and leaving the bread. That is not okay. Day one.
Pardon the interruption, folks. A quick break here to give a huge thank you to Grand Sharon Coastal Realty and the Hangout at Broadway for bringing back the World Am Welcome Party. Now, back to the video.
I know you played last year.
He's put on that since that note. I don't believe he has, but.
the 11796.
This one, different number. There's all the ones that we have. There's that one, and there's that one.
7.9.
Barely.
everybody gets to play a ton of golf, but I do know that you've played at the golf tournament both of the last 2 years. You've played 4 rounds.
Which kind of defeats the purpose of the 16. I don't know what that comes out to as a differential. I haven't had a chance to like run. I don't even know.
Call out a number like that. What are you doing?
I'm calling out a player ID number for anybody who showed exceptional scoring for the day.
21-6,
So that's when we start the investigative process of each player.
Hey, John. What is this room?
This is the figuring out the logistics of getting everyone's rain checks properly delivered for their 4th round that we have sadly had to cancel. So figuring out, we're gonna have a long day driving tomorrow, delivering these to all the golf courses.
I'm surprised that number 7 made this team. Right. You said it best. At number 7, if Brooks didn't make this team, it was going to be politics. Number 7 is supposed to be on the team.
Yeah. Well, I wonder now with Thursday and with, well, I'll pop in tomorrow too, but.
Yeah. There will be less than total just because
Yeah,
of the fact that there's less rounds.
Georgian, Mr. Jim Ketchak, Cliche, I apologize, Mr. Dan Keel, Mr. Wayne Strode, Mr. Jim Melvin, Mr. Mike Hammer, Mr. Holland Watkins.
And you too travel very well. What's in her hands? Please welcome Mara Starnes on this Lifetime Achievement Award. Thank you so much for your countless hours and your dedication to making this event.
We're tracking as many as 5,000 players.
We gotta find some wall space for that thing. Now he'll remain under surveillance for 2 more years with tests every few months and full body scans every 6 months. But through all of that, he is the champion here at Myrtle Beach, and he's crying. Tonight, we thank this man for the laughs, for his service, and for making us so appreciative of his efforts. Charlie, it's an honor on behalf of all of us to present you with the Ambassador Appreciation Award, and in our opinion, the most valuable. So before I start tearing up, I'm going to grab a tissue. This concludes our first ever award show. Raise our glass and toast to everyone.
I don't know. I have it pending. I couldn't tell if it got. I don't know how many statements.
Give that guy votes. So go clear scores except gross.
How you feeling about Friday?
Friday, I'm feeling good because I know Grand Dunes is working very hard or getting ready to work very hard. I know they got a great maintenance team, and I'm pretty sure that if we could be anywhere on Friday to be dry or to recover from a storm like this, Grand Dunes is the place to be.
To go completely dark with 5,000 people in a place is probably not good.
You're kidding.
professional starting. I said,
How would we know that?
That's what I said. He said, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
You are.
Yeah.
Once again.
Look, that's so new. This is room 101. This is the handicap discussion room with tournament staff.
So what goes on here?
Everything goes on here. A lot of passionate conversations, a lot of informational conversations, a lot of good stuff. So highs, lows, upset, happy, smiles, frowns, all the good stuff happens right in here.
Welcome to the 19th hole.
I would be on this side because usually I just work at a golf course, take the passes, and I come in here and enjoy the patron side of it. So seeing this side of it's almost cooler.
How's your week been, Kyle? It's been easy, man. I used to run around and handle all the social. Now I just make sure people go on stage. It's the easiest job ever.
Final day.
Final day.
Right.
Save the best weather for last, of course.
Yeah.
It's almost a little chilly out.
Last day.
Last day.
You can really tell how tired I am. I probably don't look awake, that's for sure.
I don't think any of us are awake by this point in the week.
It's been a long week.
Almost over.
But that's, I mean, it's gonna be the same excuse every time. Yeah, but they're buying.
Did you lose your wedge?
No.
How's it going?
It's going good. Got about 3 or 4 groups on a side, I think. Pat's going a little bit faster than me right now. I've got a few less, but it's going good. Beautiful day. Dry day, thankfully.
Pat lost his wedge.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did lose a wedge there. Tell me that head cover doesn't go with the wedge.
Of course it does. They're both going in the pocket.
Cards all good? Yeah. You guys can just all hang out here a minute while I get them put in. Sure.
Thanks for watching.
See you in 2024.
Thanks for watching. See you in 2024.